So you switch to the ketogenic lifestyle and now you feel like you can never have something sweet again, right? Wrong. In today's video, I'm going to show you 7 of the things that I go to anytime I'm dying of a sweet tooth that I think you're going to enjoy too. So stick around. How's it going, everybody? So in today's video, I want to talk about the sweet things that I eat when I have that sweet tooth that it's driving me crazy, right? I'm going to put a link to the description if you're looking for savory items that you can use for snacking. I'll put that in a link below and maybe put it up in a card right over here somewhere. You can click on that and get to the video about savory snacks. But today's going to be all about the sweets because let's be honest, when you switch to the ketogenic lifestyle, those are the things that you tend to miss the most. Now, this is by no means an exhaustive list. There's 100 different things out there that you can have that are sweet. These are just the things that I eat probably, once or twice a week, anytime I really have that sweet tooth. Now, before I get into these, I want to say something really important, and it's this. Be very careful about buying keto treats, okay? And I'm going to actually give an example of one of them kind of in this video today. You really got to get good at reading nutritional labels, not just of the macro breakdown, but the ingredients. Because right now the ketogenic lifestyle is blowing up so much and it's all over the place that everybody wants to cash in, of course. So they're slapping keto on anything. This keto cookie and that keto bar and that keto this. Just be careful because most of them, and I'm going to say most of them, are either nowhere near being keto at all, or they have so many of the wrong types of ingredients in them that they're just not, even close to being keto in and of themselves. The other thing that I want to say when it comes to sweet snacks is this. I would highly encourage you to make your own. Anytime, yes, we all need convenience items, but when it comes to, just knowing what you're going to get, knowing the ingredients, and to be honest with you, saving a ton of money, making them on your own is going to be so much more economical, and you're actually going to know what's in them. Today's video is all about what do you do when you really don't have the time or you want some convenience of sweet items. What do you do? These are the ones that I eat. So starting off is Lilis chocolate bars. Now, again, these things are loaded with all the right kind of ingredients. Again, I'm not going to say that they're perfect. Nothing is perfect when it comes to buying convenience or store-bought items like this, which is why I encourage you to make your own. But it is made with a sweetener that is very keto from erythritol. A lot of these are made with stevia as well. And to be honest with you, they taste good. And speaking of chocolate, Lilis also makes, and there's other brands of these as well. I just happen to use these because I like them a lot. But Lilis also makes these chocolate chips. And I throw these into the cookies that I make. And on top of that, they're great just to have a little handful and be done with them. When it comes to like ice cream, for example, Enlightened makes a keto version. Now, their regular version is actually not that bad when it comes to being keto. I would say that their regular version of ice cream, I think, if you look like their chocolate mint one, which is one of my favorites, even their regular version only has, I think, maybe 4 or 5 grams of net carbs. But their keto version of all their ice creams have 1 gram of net carbs or less. And so the keto version is what you should try to shoot for if you can. And while we're on the subject of ice cream, they also make these ice cream bars. And so, actually my kids have eaten these and not said anything about them at all. They actually like them. If you ever sit around wondering, oh my gosh, or thinking to yourself, man, I really miss having yogurt and granola. I used to eat it all the time. But of course, it's really difficult to do on keto. Well, I finally found a way to do it. And so there's a brand called Too Good, basically 2 grams of sugar. This whole container has 3 grams of net carbs in it. And I found this here, which is called Crave the Crunch. It's a grainless granola. And the nutritional information on it is actually very keto. It's got 10 grams of fat in it. It's got saturated fat. It's got monounsaturated. It's got polyunsaturated fat. So it's loaded with all the good fats that we like. And it's also only got 3 grams of net carbs in a 1/4 cup of a serving. So if you just grab like a couple of tablespoons and put it into a container like this, you're probably going to come away with 5 grams of net carbs or less anyway. So again, love this. I've been eating it a lot. Blueberry is my favorite flavor of them all, but they do have strawberry, peach, and they might have a mixed berry as well. And then lastly, there's one other thing I want to mention as well. But I have been using, now I'll just say this, and I mentioned it earlier, there's a gazillion different types of bars out there, meal bars, protein bars, keto bars, you name it, they're all over the place. And I would say 98% of them are ones you're going to want to avoid, even the ones that say keto on them. This one here is not horrible. This is called Good Fats. I think it says Love Good Fats on it. Again, I'm not being sponsored to say anything about any of these or in my other videos, just to say But this one is not bad. But as I said a little while ago, I just would encourage you to not get caught up on making these an everyday staple in your diet. These are things to like scratch that itch. I just really need a sweet thing or whatever else. And to be honest with you, I think you could probably come up with a way to make your own that's going to make you probably enjoy it a little bit more anyway. Okay, so like I said, there's tons of other stuff that you can pick out there, but these are the things that I use. If you find any use out of content like this, or you enjoy content like this, I encourage you to hop over to my channel. Please consider subscribing, and if you do click on subscribe, please click the little bell icon so that you get notified anytime I put out new content. Please drop a like on this video, and please consider commenting down below. As I asked in the other videos, what are your sweet go-tos when it comes to keto? What are the things that you enjoy? You know, what desserts or recipes do you have that you might be able to help somebody else out that's got that sweet tooth that they really need to get satisfied as well? I'd really encourage you to comment down below so that we can try to help each other out. Other than that, I want to thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you next time.